If you're thinking about wrapping a hood, there are 4 key tips that you need to know before you start wrapping the hood.
But what you need to do is go ahead and subscribe to our channel so we can give you more helpful tips just like this and give you even bonuses. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now let's jump right into it. The first one that I recommend that you always look before wrapping anybody's vehicle, especially yours, is to look for any types of paint chipping. That may be something that you need to address first, because if not, this is what it's gonna look like. Do you see that right there? That basically shows just small indents where there was chip paint. It doesn't look pretty. As you look closer, ooh, it just shows how much of an indent it really is in there. Here's what your client is gonna say. Hey man, whoa, what's going on right here? Why is this showing like this? I came to you with a clean hood. You should have went ahead and said something beforehand saying, hey, do you wanna see these areas where it may show a little bit of problems if we wrap it? Take a small sample piece, put it right there on the hood and show them. So therefore they can say yes or no on whether they want it wrapped. But here's the solution. You can actually do the body work on this to wet sand this down, and then if it's pretty deep, then prime it back to sand it again to make it a smooth finish. Let me show you what I mean. Yes, this may be the painted surface right here, as you can clearly tell, but as you slowly go down, you can see that this is where we needed to sand and prime it, and we did. So let me show you right here on a small scale. This is obviously the sanded and prime piece joining to the painted piece, and you do not see any transition, any lines, because it goes well behind here all the way up to about here. So that's a good trick for you. That way you don't lose the client, but you also gain their trust because you're also helping them understand what they actually have on their hood, and that's what they want. This second tip is something that I can say is not your fault as a wrapper, but it is your fault if it is your car and you're wrapping your car. It is aftermarket paint. When you have aftermarket paint on your hood or any other panel there is, you're gonna have certain types of things that may be in the paint. Now, if you went to a good mom and pop shop where they did a pristine job on it, or whether you went to a larger corporation where they didn't do the best work, what you need to do is look at the paint, and it's gonna tell you whether they have paint drips in there, contaminants in the paint, or just bubbles, period. What you need to do is address the client right then and there and saying, hey, this right here, we've already prepped your hood, washed it, clay barred and degreased it. We still see little paint drips, bubbles, whatever may be in the paint. That way they can say, oh yeah, I forgot, last year we did get this hood repainted and everything because we had a few scratches on it. Now you can let them know if that is the case, and this is aftermarket paint, whenever you decide to remove this vinyl, the paint may come off with it. And that's where you're gonna have the problem, but it's up to the client to choose whether they want to have it painted or wrapped the right way. But you make that decision with them. This third one right here, I can say is one of the better ones to do. Now, let me explain on what I'm talking about in this right here. So when it comes to anything wrapping vinyl on top of vinyl, you can do that. It is not a problem. One thing I can recommend is making sure that the client knows, hey, we really can't warranty this. The reason why is because we don't know how someone else has installed this. So therefore, if anything decides to fail, we can't tell whether it is paint up under it, the vinyl up under it, or our vinyl. So what you need to do is let them know that. That's all you need to do. Make that decision, because it may be a cool effect, such as this one right here that we're about to wrap onto it, and the client really wants it. As long as they know that they're okay with it, do it. And here's a quick note. Almost any hood can be wrapped, but even any car, it just may take more preparation, which is washing, clay bar, degreasing, sanding, priming, bodywork, bondo, maybe. All of that has to be done depending on the type of vehicle that you're working on. So understand that first. Just know that every car can be wrapped, even the ones that is the complete rust buckets. But that leads me to my third real tip. And this tip right here should have been number 1. And that is this area right here. You see all of this? This is super problematic anytime that you have a vehicle that has rust. And I'm not talking like simple little light rust. I'm talking rust. It looks terrible and it will make your wrap even worse. But that's not the worst part about it. The worst part about it is when the vinyl, sometimes even a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, is going to start to fade, fail, peel back, and just do everything right around all of these rusted areas. Even these little parts are rusted right here. But what's going to happen, like I said, it's going to peel up, it's going to bubble up on you, it's going to peel back on you, it's going to do everything except for stay down where it's supposed to be at. Why? Because the reaction on the rust is still reacting. The moisture is still getting trapped up under there, causing it to corrode even more. And that's what you don't want. So here's the solution to this though. You're going to walk to the front, take your client, grab them by the hand, and walk them back to the back of of the shop. You're gonna say, hey, let me show you something real quick. Just wanted to address this to you and jump straight to it and just say, hey, you got rust in here, all of these spots, just because this can't be done. And that's the part that breaks your heart right there. Just because you really wanted to make sure that you did a good job on it, but you did even better just because you did not wrap that. Now, yes, you can go ahead and sand this down. Try your best to have a body shop actually do the work correctly to make sure that it's at a smooth texture, no rust is coming back, then you can wrap it. But do not wrap in these areas. Oh my goodness. You see all of that everywhere. Rust. Now, this last one I always save for the end just because I get a lot of questions on it and I have a lot of different opinions from other people that have been pros at this, even ceramic coaters. As a wrap installer, we always get asked, hey, my car's been ceramic coated. Can I wrap it still? Good question. Really good question. And the answer is yes and no. Yes, because you can wrap it. You have to do the proper steps to get the ceramic coat off. But no, if you do not take the proper steps on this. What do I mean by this? You have to go ahead and take it to a detail shop for them to buff it out correctly on this. I've heard other places say you gotta wet sand it down, but that last time I checked, that scratches your clear coat. And you don't want that. You just want to have it buffed down to take that layer off on there. Now, if you decide to go ahead and wrap it and you didn't know and the client didn't tell you, then what you need to do is go ahead and check first. Lay something down on the hood, even water maybe, so to see if it beads up and just runs off. You can also check with your hand and let your hand run and glide through it, and it's going to tell you everything on what's going on and wrong with the car. Do not do this and just sit on the car and try to slide off of it. Obviously, this car is not ceramic coated and it's our company car, of course that. But just put something small on there, preferably a little small bottle, so that way it can glide off of it. If it glides, then it's ceramic coated. So go ahead and check with your body shop or body team, detail team. Those are two separate things, and check and see what's the proper procedure on making sure that you can remove the ceramic coat, because you need to check with pros, not go with what you know, because you may be guess. Don't guess. Because if you assume, you already know the first three letters. You become a assumer. And I told you I was going to give you a bonus too. Well, this is very practical, especially depending on the city that you're in. But you got bullet holes in there. Any part of the car that you're wrapping. It can be wrapped, but do not wrap over the bullet holes. You have to Bondo it and make sure that it's filled in correctly, or use sheet metal if you're wanting to do it the correct and right process, just like removing rust. But do the right steps on that. Make sure that your body shop does a correct job on there, making sure that it's a smooth finish, no dents in it, no holes in it, because that was already originally there. That way you can then wrap it correctly and it'll be a smooth finish. That way the client is happy and they don't have to worry about getting it powered up again. Now that I've explained everything to you that you don't need to do or you don't need to wrap on here, here's one thing that I always suggest. If you're ever thinking about wrapping, you should start off with simple panels, very simple panels. If you don't feel comfortable doing it by yourself, join a class. But I know your real question is, if you've never wrapped before, it's like, how hard is it to wrap? Well, in this video right here, I'm gonna show you how hard it is to really wrap a car as a beginner.